We got our broken plastic here, and I got my heat gun somewhere around here, and I got a hot stapler, and we're gonna try to make this thing look like it was back in 2002 by heating this up, folding it back in place, and then using the staples to secure it. If I can get this down to a science, I got pretty much every machine that I have has broken plastics on it. So here's my goodies I got for this project. We got first our heat gun, which you're gonna use to kind of prep the plastic, get it nice and hot. And then we use our welder to press through the plastics and kind of mend the broken pieces together. And then we come over here, hot stapler as they call it. I mean, once the staples are in there, it gives a nice, toughness to it. This definitely has a Harbor Freight look to it. There's a brand name, and this is also a very cheap Chinese piece of junk, but hopefully it works for this project. We're gonna make sure that we got this all cleaned up. No dirt in there. Woo! That'll dry out your hair a little bit. What I want to do is kind of push this plastic back into its normal shape. Ouch! Woo! We got it. Just about the same shape it was before. I think it did a pretty decent job. I don't know if we get much better than that, but now we're going to take our plastic welder. That ain't half bad, you know? Fairly smooth. I'm gonna have to sand it down, of course, but it actually works pretty slick. Now the other side I welded too. It doesn't look too great, but you know, I'll still be able to sand that. I tried to smooth it out. It was hard to get into the crack from this angle, especially with this little doodad here in the way, but I did my best. I guess I'm gonna go with this one here. Well, I don't know, maybe I could do that. I'm just thinking this one would go too deep because it's very thin plastic, you know, so it would go too deep into the plastic. I guess I'll try this first and see how that works. And I guess you just throw them right in the end here, and then you press down on their plastic, I guess. Like a normal staple, honestly. So the electrical current is what welds it in there. Locked and loaded here. Let's see what happens. Wow, that is incredible. In case you didn't notice, I got a little aggressive with it, but you see their staple right there. I punctured it all the way through, but man, that worked friggin' slick. Took a second to figure out the trick to it, but pretty much you put the staples in real gently, you heat it into there, and then you let off the button, it cools, then you can easily get it out there. So look at that, lining them up. I'm gonna keep going down the crack. I probably didn't need to put this many staples in it. I realize that now, but the more the better, right? I guess. Now I gotta go through and snip all these with my Leatherman here, but that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be real sweet. And on this side, I gotta fix my boo-boos right there the first time I did it, but can't even see the staples. So it's perfectly embedded in the plastic, and that's gonna give it some structure so that we don't break here again. I think we're on to something here. I'm gonna do my own plastic welding service. Drive around in my cargo van and fix your plastics for you. Old Jeremy might have gotten carried away with the power tools again because he chopped the shnikes out of this thing. Look at that, all hacked up. I'm gonna get the plastic welder back out and kind of smoothing things over, but so far I'm still happy with it. So I tried to find as close as I could get to a Yamaha blue, and I found it here in this Rust-Oleum indoor-outdoor wood metal plastic. It's not exact, but it's close enough. Not exactly the Yamaha blue that I was going for. You can see this is Yamaha blue, and that's a little too light for my liking, but I mean, if you're not looking at anything else that's Yamaha blue, you might think that's Yamaha blue. So now for the clear coat. I'll probably just update you guys when I'm finished with everything so you can see the end result. Now I didn't film it here, but of course I used a staple gun to fasten the cover to the seat. Here it is, folks. I'm officially done restoring the Yamaha Raptor 660, and I'm real happy with how it came out, actually. The blue is a little bit lighter than I wanted, but it still looks good. The seat came out really nice. And over here is the largest spot we welded on the plastics. Now you can still see a blemish where it was,
but it came together pretty well to what I had to work with. If I had more time, I would have gotten an equal strength plastic and melted more material into it. It probably taken more time to smooth it out, but all in all, I'm still satisfied. In case you missed it in the last video, we got this thing running tip-top, and now with the cosmetic work done, we have ourselves a nice little ripper. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like or a dislike if you didn't, and shoot me your comments down below and I'll try to respond to as many as I can. Thanks for watching, my friends. I appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.